morning viewers, welcome to our digital class. In the previous session, we worked with the reading passage, The Journey. We knew how the narrator came to his hometown for his marriage, and on his way back to his workplace, he along with his father went to the bus stop. In due course, we knew how the narrator was reluctant to carry his luggage, because he had in his mind that people would laugh at him if he carried his luggage. And the father did not care this. He carried the luggage for his son, and he accompanied the narrator till the bus stop. In this session, we are going to work with a discourse, the essay. The objectives of our session are as follows. In this session, the children will be able to get the gist of the text, the journey, attempt the discourse construction, the essay, identify the process of writing an essay, take up discourse construction, edit the product collaboratively, and compare their product with that of the teacher. And precisely, an essay will have three major parts: the introduction or the beginning, the body of the essay, and the conclusion. These are the three parts of the essay: basic layout, introduction, body of the essay, and conclusion. Introduction is the opening part of the essay, whereas the body of the essay gives the clear picture of the all ideas, including main ideas and supporting ideas, which are organized logically. It may go in favor of the theme, sometimes the arguments may be against the theme, and the crunch, or what we call the balance, in which the writer expresses his own views, and conclusion is the summary of the crunch. And how to organize the ideas logically. Here are the features of the essay. An essay will have a suitable introduction, and it should have appropriate thesis statement, which gives the central idea of the essay. And the essay should have the proper layout and indenting of the paragraphs, and paragraphing with main ideas, supporting details and examples, and the essay should have coherence, means the use of linkers. We use linkers to organize the ideas and sequencing them, and very important, the essay should have appropriate conclusion and well-formedness of the sentences. When we come to well-formedness, we will have to see the agreement features, particularly subject and verb agreement, and PNG features, person, number and gender features, and word order. And conventions of writing includes punctuation and capitalization in our writing, particularly in essay. When we use quotations, we have to put the quotations in quotation marks. Well, how to organize the ideas logically? And here are a few ways to organize the ideas logically. Before taking up the task, we have to get the ideas relevant and we have to organize them logically. There are some ways, and we can classify the ideas as main ideas and supporting details, and there are some methods of organizing ideas. One is inductive ordering, in which the examples and illustrations come first and they lead to the general statements. Then deductive ordering, in which the general statement comes first and it is introduced and it is supported by examples and illustrations. And other way of organizing ideas is comparing and contrasting, in which two ideas are presented at once and they are compared or contrasted together. And one more idea is linear ordering, in which the ideas are organized linearly and one idea leads to the other to develop the process of an event. And finally, it is chronological ordering. In a narrative, the ideas are presented as they occur in time. And classification, we have already said, the ideas are classified according to their nature, according to their relevance, and are developed. In this session, we have a theme, the adverse effects of education, which is given in our lesson. Let's watch the video. In the previous class, we have come across the lesson, the journey, in which we came across two persons. Who are they? Narrator and son. And his son is narrator and his father. Okay. The narrator is an officer and he is very highly educated. And his father was an illiterate person. And where were they living? Father was living in a village, in a hilly area, whereas the narrator is an officer. And after his marriage, the narrator was on his way back to his town. So, and what luggage did the narrator have? Normally, we carry our luggage. But did the narrator carry his luggage? No. Why? Okay. So the narrator thought, I'm highly educated, I am an officer. If I carry my luggage, people will laugh at me. It is insult. It's an insult to me, the narrator thought. Do you think it is true? No. Of course, the father did not say anything. He simply carried the trunk all the way to the bus stop. Okay. Here, why did the narrator feel so? Why did the narrator feel that carrying luggage is an insult? Why? That means education. I am highly educated. How can I carry my luggage? Now, this is a very important point. Education has its merits as well as some bad effects. Today, we are going to take an essay and the topic is the adverse effects of education. Before coming to that, these are the features of essay. An essay will have a title. What are you writing about? And body of the essay, in which you develop the idea and conclusion. And body of the essay, you may say in favor. That means you may be supporting the idea or you may go against. That means you are not in favor of it. And your views, what you exactly feel, your views, and you have to make a conclusion. Conclusion is nothing but it is a summary of the body of the essay. You understand? Yes. Now, this is our topic, the adverse effects of education. So, how it affects, and particularly we have been observing educated persons. They don't take up physical work. Am I right? They don't take up physical work. They don't take up physical work. And they give a lot of importance to status. I am an officer, I must come to office in a car. I am an officer, I must have a suit. So they give a lot of importance to fashion and dressing. And you know, another point, they look down on illiterate people. This fellow is not educated, why should I respect? So, treatment of illiterate people illiterate people. Okay. And one more, how do they treat elders? They generally don't care for elders. I am an officer, I have a lot of money. Why should I respect elders? So, treatment of elders. Treatment of elders. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So, these are the points of our essay. Now, let us have a task. Let us write an essay, keeping all the ideas. This is the layout. Your essay will be having at least 3 paragraphs, 3 or 4 or 5 paragraphs, no problem. It is, the first paragraph is introduction, and second paragraph, body of the essay, in which you may go for 1, 2, 3 or any paragraphs. It's not a big issue. So you may split it into 3 paragraphs, or you may write it in a single paragraph. That's not a problem. And conclusion is also very important. You have to add your views. If you have any quotations, you can add. You can do whatever. Now let us start the task. Let us start writing the essay. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
The class products are ready. Now it is the time for editing. But how can we take up the process of editing? Here are some methods. How can we edit the essay? And what are the points to be considered while editing the essay? Now, this is the process of editing the discourse, essay in particular, and in the process of editing, we have to select one group product for editing, and it can be taken as whole class activity. And when we edit the essay, we should see for well-formedness, in which we have to see the word order of the sentences, and we have to see whether or not any excess words are used, and we have to see there are any missing words, and we have to see the word forms, particularly the proper use of prefixes, suffixes and derivations, and agreement features, in which we have to see the subject and verb agreement, tense, PNG features, and we have to see the spelling of the words used in the essay and conventions of writing. As far as the essay is concerned, we have to see the capitalization, full stop and indenting of the paragraphs, and use of quotation marks whenever quotations are used. And when you see thematic editing, we have to check the discourse specific features. Just we have said the layout, paragraphing and outline, etc. And when we are editing the discourse, we should see whether or not the ideas are logically organized, and are there any missing words or extra words, or is the word order in the sentences correct, and do the sentences have well-formedness, and are the linkers used properly, and are the conventions of writing observed. Now let us form in groups, and in groups we have to discuss your products together, and you have to come out with one group product. Let us watch the video. Okay, the group works are ready. Start.
I am 𝗖𝗍, 10th class English medium, ZPHS Manikonda. This is our group work. Adverse effects of education. About education. Education is good for us. Just education is not life. Education is a part of life. Education is very important for our life. It makes our life better. Educated person got a good income and job. They are respected person in society. This person's life is very comfortable. Education is important where we go it. But education persons does not do physical work. They are depends on others. These persons does not respect to elders towards illiterate persons. They are prefers money and status. Really, manner is most important than education. Educated persons know discipline and obedience. Do hard work when we get good result. Education gives to self-confidence and obedience. Education person always thinking its own purpose. Education is very important in the world. Educated persons are in high level. Education is manners of orbits.
Akash Nayak. I am studying in 10th English medium in Manikonda in district Mahabubnagar. This is our group for the adverse effect of education. About education. Education is a major part of our life. It brings us to better position and better jobs. They are respected persons in society. It gives better way to us. Educated persons have more status and respect life in any way. Only education is a weapon to control the world. But education persons have some bad effects. Education persons have more proud. They does not like physical works. They depends on others. Education persons cannot give respect others. If his family members cannot give respect to her, he also careless on his family. If we are learn more chance to become a big officers like IAS and IPS etc. Just education is not life. Education is a part of life. Education persons takes respect to elders and villagers. Not only education, manner also want to educated persons. They do not like to do physical works. They not give respect to their family members. Also, if we are educated, we are in better jobs and better position. But not only education, we have qualities like give respect and take respect. Manner is a more important to education persons.
My name is 𝗳𝗶𝗁𝗺. I am studying in 10th class English medium. My school name is 𝗳𝗏𝗃 Manikonda. This is our group work. The adverse effects of education. About the education. Education is a part of our life. It is a powerful weapon of the world. Educated person is very important, very beautiful life. It gives us respect, status, income and also better life. It gives to the society powerful weapons. It is important where we go it. It gives to knowledge, determination, self-confidence and obedience. In fact, but educated person do not like physical work. It person do not like village. They favor the city. Education person do not respect illiterate person and also do not respect elders. Educated person family, some people illiterate, they do not respond in the education person. Education is a life where we learn. Nowadays people are no education is a way to collect of money and good income. Discipline do not have education person, no value in the world. Where education is peace, their world also peace. Swami Vivekananda. To conclude, their education gives us important to the educated person.
Let us take one group product for editing. Let's watch the video.
When we go for editing, we have to see this, whether the ideas are relevant or not, whether they are organized properly, are there any excess words or missing words, word order, conventions, spelling and so education is a part of our life. Any problem? No. It is a powerful weapon of the world. No problem. Educated person is a very beautiful life or has. So of is a problem. What shall we use there? Has a very beautiful F. It is gives us respect. So is should be removed. It gives us respect, status, income, also better life. It gives to the society or society. So two can be removed. It gives the society powerful. What is missing here? A powerful weapon. It is important where we go it. It gives to knowledge. Okay, it gives knowledge, determination, self-confidence and obedience. Obedience. Yeah, obedience. Okay. In fact, but. So B should be small one. Educated person does not. Yeah, educated person does not like physical work. It person or yeah, just you can write he. Okay, he does not like village. There again he. Okay, he favors the city. Educated person again does not respect illiterate persons, and also again does not respect elders. Educated person, after the sentence he must be capital. Yeah, so this is the problem of punctuation. Okay, educated person's family. So what shall we do? Some illiterate they don't respond. Okay, then the educated person. Right, education is a life where we learn. Nowadays, so N must be capital. Yeah, and nowadays people know education. Am I right? This is not necessary. Education is a way to collect money or
Get money.
get money, not collect. Get money. Okay, and good income. Discipline. What is the problem? Spelling. So give me DISCURSE. Discipline does not have educated person, not value in the world. Where knowledge is peace, there would be peace. Swami Vivekananda. To conclude, where education gives us importance to the educated person.
Now it's a time for teacher's presentation. Let's have a glance at the teacher's product and compare it with that of the group work. Dear students, in SSC public examinations, the distribution of marks for essay writing are as follows. The title or introduction or thesis statement carries 1 mark, and providing main idea and supporting details 2 marks, a logical sequencing of ideas 2 marks, giving appropriate conclusion 1 mark, and grammaticality means tense, agreement, PNG features and all 2 marks, cohesion, the use of linkers 1 mark, and conventions of writing 1 mark. Dear viewers, in this session we have worked with the targeted discourse essay. We have worked together how the essay can be written, and we have taken up the process of editing the essay. That is all for today. Have a nice day.